I love your point about the unknown unknowns, and indeed, a mentor supercharges your career, and it's supposed to help you actually uncover your qualities, what you can bring, what value you can bring to the design world, and also help you with understanding what you should be working on. So maybe just finding a better definition of yourself, understanding yourself better, and how you can work in the design field. So, yeah. I'm hoping we'll do good.
No, that's great. It's exciting. I don't know how you are able to manage all of these different projects, but it's very, very impressive. One other, another thing to add to the list is your newly launched podcast, Honest UX Talks. Another phenomenal thing. I think you kind of hinted at the type of content that you cover. You care a ton about mental health and being vulnerable, showing the basically the good and bad of design, as well as just a ton of helpful resources and tips to be a better designer. So do you want to tell us a little bit about why you decided to start a podcast, and really who should be listening to that? What kind of audience are you going after?
Love the question. Thank you for asking. So yeah, indeed, just like you said, and you described it perfectly. Because I wanted to be open about what's happening in both in my life and my introspection efforts and in the design industry as a whole, and probably with every designer. I said that we need to have honest conversations in which we open up and we talk about struggles, about things as they are, and not because there are a lot of conversations in the design industry that talk about what ideal situations look like, and I think that people can easily find information about what's ideal, but it's not that easy to find information about what's not actually working in real life, or what's a struggle, or what are the most common challenges that designers face, both in terms of their relationship with themselves, but also in terms of their relationship, how they relate to the design ecosystem. So that's how Honest UX Talks came about, at least the title, because the idea actually was my co-host, Anfisa, and she reached out to me with the idea of a podcast. It's the same like it happened with the bootcamp. So my friend, who is my co-founder with the bootcamp, he reached out to me. He was a designer at Fitbit at the time, and he said, you know what, let's build a school because I have all these ideas and so on and so forth. And so to both of them, it's just like the same thing. I said, whoa, I'm having a baby. I can't commit to anything. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. And then they said, oh, wait, because we can all understand. So Anfisa was the same. She was super understanding that I didn't feel confident that I will. It's just like you said, it feels like I'm doing a million things. And I'm also often contemplating burnout, like a thing that's gonna happen tomorrow. And so I think that I was super reluctant to both of these projects. And but they were very understanding, and they said that they will support me through the journey. When I need a break, I can take a break. There's no commitment, there's no pressure. Everything will be relaxed. And so yeah, Anfisa was actually behind the podcast initiative. And then we just said, you know what, it's gonna be like a weekly conversation where we meet for coffee, just like you, Ryan, set up this conversation. And so, yeah, it's exactly that. We just meet on a weekly basis and we chat around one particular topic that we are hoping will help designers. I think in terms of audience, since I got here, I think it's for both junior designers, but also mid to senior designers. It's not for people who have 20 years in the design industry. I don't think that we can talk to them and to their problems. But it's for people who are like in the middle of their career or in the early stages. It's not for complete beginners because there's a bit of a complexity sometimes to the conversation. But yeah, that's pretty much